In this video I'm going to show you the process I went through to transcribe a piece from FL Studio into MuseScore. Check it out. Here's the original. Alright, let's begin. So I'm going to start off with, bring the chords over. So I'm just clicking on there and then typing on my keyboard each note. There we go, starting off. And then if you want to add like the next note on top, you can hold shift and then press the next note. So I'm just fiddling around, and that's what I did. So I did shift G to do that. And we're just going to skip ahead a bit. You get the idea of this. And as you're going to see, I'm starting to split the chords up so the right hand can take some of the notes. As it stands, it's kind of impossible to play with just the left hand. And here I'm selecting, one of each note here in each chord by holding Control and then left click. And then I'm changing them all to whole beats, clicking on that top thing you saw, or you can press 7 on your keyboard, the number 7. That does it too. Now to add that melody on top, I'm gonna change all of these to second voicing. So it's a second voice instead of a first voice, so now I can put notes on top of it. So basically what I did there, I highlighted all the notes I wanted to make into the second voicing, and then I clicked that little note thing at the top right next to the triplet thing, and yeah, you can just put notes on top of it. Pretty cool, right? Alright, here's the melody for the first part. So this is where I started working on the second part. Here I'm just laying these notes out as quarter notes, and I'm going to fix it afterward. Also, to get the note down in octave really fast, you can just hit Control and down on the arrow keys when you're in MuseScore, and that also works in FL Studio. How about that? Here I'm going to select all the first beats for the left hand, and I'm going to change them all to a second voice, and then I'm going to change them to whole beats and tie the other 3 notes to kind of get a continuous sound. I don't know if that was the best way to do that, but that was my solution. Now I put the melody in, but I noticed I put it in 1 measure too late, and you're going to hear it. So what I did was hold shift, click the left of it, click the right of it, hit Control X, and paste it at the right spot. Boom. Time to work on the third part. So what I went with was a bunch of 8th notes, with the second note being much higher than the first note. Obviously just repeated A's for the first measure, second measure I think. And I go with an optimal strategy and in a bit you'll see. I decided to put the top notes first, make it a little easier for myself. To change it to 8th rest, you just click a beat and then press 4 on your keyboard. And it was still kind of taking a long time. I was kind of getting tired of it. So what I did was, you'll see in a second, I highlighted the note and then the rest before it. And once I get to it, I'll explain it. So I highlighted those 2 beats and I hit R on my keyboard just to replicate it way faster. Time to just chuck that melody in. Just chuck it in. Some 8th notes. We're going faster here. I don't know why I decided to go so high up. Probably because the left hand is going so high up. That's probably why I did it. Something else I want to talk about is tying notes from one measure to another. As you see in the FL Studio piano roll, there's like notes at the last beat there that go into the next measure. So what you want to do is you want to use that tie button. You want to hit T on your note in MuseScore to continue the note to the next measure. And what it does, it adds the first note with the second note for one combined long note. For example, if you tie 2 8th notes together, you get a quarter note. Or if you tie a quarter and an 8th, you get 1.5 beats. So have fun with that information. Here's the finished product. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more stuff like this, or skateboarding, piano, whatever, make sure you subscribe, like the video.